Hello, my name is Rachel Newman-Waddy, and I teach at the Community College of Baltimore County in Maryland. I am the Director of Sleep Technology program, and this program is a certificate program that lasts 12 to 15 months and is broken down into 4 semesters. I teach face-to-face, hybrid, and online classes, and my students are adults and range in age from 18 to in their 60s. Since in my previous career I was a research scientist, I love working with data. I use charts and spreadsheets for my classes to track my students' progress. One of the things that I was a little intimidated about is I don't have a background in teaching as many of my colleagues do, so I often feel like there's some insider information that my colleagues have that I don't, but my undergraduate degree is in biochemistry, and I'm officially a full-time instructor at CCBC as of January 2018. So the quote that really summed up this project for me was, "Collaborative climate. Does the team promote a working environment that generates trust, communication, and synergy?" I was paired with Richard and Scott, who really promoted this philosophy, so they made me feel lucky to be part of the team. The data action model is new to me because I'm new to teaching and also new to being a student of teaching. So all these concepts are new to me and by Venables, and I will discuss the highlights of each of these meetings as we go through. And my team used my data this semester since I still had access to my data throughout the summer. So in data meeting 1, now reflecting on this experience, I realized that what I normally do is look for some solutions right away in data. And what they want you to do here is slow down a little bit and make notice and wonder statements and ask some questions about the data. And I feel like focusing on this really gave me an outcome that I would not have had otherwise. So this is really exciting. So for data meeting 2, this is where I had my breakthrough. As we were listing our artifacts, the real problem jumped out at me as we were having our conversations. One of the most challenging aspects to my student group is they all start out with different levels of knowledge. Some have an undergraduate degree, some have college, some have a high school diploma or GED, and then some haven't been to high school for 20 years. This presents a variety of problems, such as reorienting them to math and writing and science classes and skills, and a variety of technology gaps. So our exploratory question of focus was, what are the students struggling with, and what's causing them to fail a class or even drop out of the program? So here's our artifact tracking sheet with our breakthrough. And in data meetings 3 and 4, we really focused on putting together 5 good, smart goals in data meeting 3. And this was to support my students and their learning gaps entering the sleep technology program. And in data meeting 3, we came up with 3 great solid action plans that addressed time management and study skills, college writing concepts, and APA style. So when I presented this to David in data meeting 5, it was nice to have him as a partner. He has many years of experience in teaching and also has experience in data plans. He suggested that we combine the writing action plans on both the APA style and college writing concepts into one, which was a great idea that I hadn't thought of before. And he looked at our second action plan and felt that was good since that dealt with time management and good study habits. So here is the time management and study habit action plan. And here's the action plan for college writing goals, which came together really well. And so as far as implementation, I had a new cohort that started in July. And these assessments for the student study and time management were assigned this week. And next week I'll be assigning the college writing and APA style action plan. So my students are working on the assignments outlined in my action plans right now, which is really exciting. So what have I learned in this process? I learned that I did not know as much about data as I thought, and the why, I notice, and I wonder were so much more useful than I thought they would be in the beginning, and really led me down a process that I would not thought of if I tried to jump to a conclusion. I also learned to work in a PLC group to come up with this process improvement plans, to effectively critique another instructor, and the most important, I can use my student data to assess my strengths and weaknesses as an instructor. So, the changes I'm making in my curriculum due to this experience are constant revisions, technology-based return demonstrations, even in my face-to-face classes, and this excites my students because I'll lecture for about 30 minutes and then I see them perk up when I jump to this fun technology-based activity. So my strengths are being open to new ideas and accepting that my curriculum is a constant changing process. My weaknesses is I can improve my searches for additional tools outside of the ones that I'm learning in class and to continue to dig further than I would otherwise. Here are my references.